Residents in a Cochise County neighborhood are outraged tonight about illegal dumping of dead animals, and we do want to warn you that you may find some of the upcoming images disturbing. News 4 Tucson investigator Matthew Schwartz reports.
These are all the goat bones that they had. They dumped off over there.
Ron Moringer lives in a rural area west of Douglas because he likes the peace and quiet and fresh air. Both have been affected recently by howling coyotes.
And then the coyotes come down, the dogs from all the neighborhood come down, and it really gets bad at nighttime.
And a terrible stench, because across the road from Ron's home is a large field where dead goats and sheep have been dumped illegally.
Just dump them.
We walk through an obstacle course of animal fur, bones, skulls, legs.
That's a spine bone right there.
There is a dead sheep whose remains are intact, emitting a horrible smell.
And I've got horses and I've got my own dog. And I don't know what these animals are dying from.
Ron says he saw the dead animals dragged a half a mile by a neighbor, tied to his truck with rope around their necks. He claims 3 goats were dumped late last year, the sheep last month.
This is not the way to treat a dead animal.
Ken lives nearby and doesn't want to be identified. He says he can't keep his windows open due to the stench. The smell from the poor dead animals out here is terrible. And the noise of feasting, howling coyotes.
Oh, geez, real loud. Probably a quarter mile away, and you can hear them howling and making all kinds of noise.
The law states that they need to be buried or incinerated.
Carrie Langley is the director of Cochise County Health and Social Services.
I don't know why these animals are deceased, so withdrawing wildlife, the concern of more frequent wildlife in an area and potentially the wildlife having rabies and bringing that closer to people.
These guys are really upset about these dead animals out here. This man identified himself as Robert Foster. He lives a half mile from where the dead animals were dumped. The neighbors we spoke with identified him as the illegal dumper. You dumped them there in November and December and a couple weeks ago?
No.
You know who did?
No.
Have you ever dumped animals there?
Yes.
After he denied doing the recent dumpings, we showed that interview to Ron.
That's him. I'm positive.
Ron reported the dumping, and the county issued a cease and desist order to the property owner. He doesn't live in the neighborhood, and officials say he was unaware of the dumping, is cooperating and removing the carcasses. Foster said he's dumped many animals here. He calls it his boneyard.
I came out here to talk to you nicely, and look at what you come up with.
No, I'm trying to find out who you told me earlier, though, you dumped 15 to 20 animals there over the years.
Over the years, yes, sir. Over years, yes. Livestock, yes.
But that's against the law.
I don't think so, sir.
That's incorrect.
I'm not a violent person, but sometimes you want to, grab them and shake them a little bit and say, look, this is not humane.
Ron and Ken say now that the illegal and inhumane dumping has received attention, along with the cease and desist order, they hope their neighborhood will again be peaceful and that they can leave their windows open. If you have a story you'd like us to investigate, email us at investigators@kvoa.com or call 955-4444. Investigating for you, Matthew Schwartz, News 4 Tucson.